Do you sometimes forget that you're playing Project Zomboid and not House Flipper? For me, these two games are becoming increasingly blurred. My attention is divided between the massive hordes of zombies I must destroy and this crappy safe house. This kitchen is just way too depressing, and I think I know what it needs to be fixed. We need to add windows. But you may notice, these are not outside walls. So that's right, we're going to add fake windows, and maybe some new cabinets. But let's rewind a bit. At the end of the previous episode, we were actually running quite low on food, so I spent the last 2 weeks in game time at the bridge base working on my potatoes and doing some fishing. The fishing tackle we found in the mall has greatly increased our fishing odds, despite the winter. And we've managed to harvest close to 100 potatoes. I made a quick trip down to the Twiggy's base also. I've emptied it of all the canned goods and other supplies that I think I'll use. I do love the Twiggy's base, but let's be real, we don't spend a lot of time there, so there's no reason to leave all this stuff there. Back to the present day, I'm just here in a dark room, waiting out the helicopter event. That stupid helicopter man had no idea what was going on. The thing is, I'm still not entirely certain that the upper level is completely safe. So I think we need to make an actual door here, because I'm still paranoid that a zombie is just gonna wander in while I'm trying to enjoy a potato. And with that, I think we've been brought up to code. Tomorrow we'll go out and loot the materials we need for our kitchen renovation project. The next morning, I find that a bunch of zombies have been shuffled around, and there's a bunch of them hanging out at the entrance to the mall. We make a quick stop at the gas station. It has turned into a much bigger fight. Well, that was a bit more than just a morning warm-up this time. But if we're lost, we can just follow the bodies back to our truck. I am pleased to report that we are no longer underweight, and we are almost at 17,000 kills. We've come here to loot some nice decorations like curtains and windows and maybe some plants or posters and all the general nice and wholesome things for a home. I quickly dispatch some of the zombies that are milling about in the neighborhood, and then we get to looting. This house looks like it has everything I need, but I hear some banging around. I always hate this part, trying to clear the interiors. Alright, this door right there. Hey, we found some gun cases! 2 boxes of shotgun shells. And an M14 rifle. Dang. Well, we came here for some nice home goods, and we got some guns. Well, we came here for some curtains and windows, so let's grab those. We can grab a propane tank. We're going to need that if we want to practice our metalworking skill. I spend the evening reading the Good Cooking Magazine Volume 2, which will teach me how to make bread dough. It's a new day, and I'm very, very excited to get to work on our kitchen. We're gonna make this simple. We're just gonna tear down some of the wall sections and then replace them with windows. Bam! And that's the idea. Looks much, much nicer. Of course, as you can plainly see, the wall doesn't match, so hopefully we'll be able to find some plaster powder and get that fixed. Which is exactly why we're going to go to a construction site. The erosion is really, really kicking in. Not even sure where the road is. Ah, here we go. Okay, we got some paint. Actually, paint could be very neat. Hey! 6 bags of plastic powder. Perfect. That was easy. Though we still need to find a bucket to mix it in. Well, I'm sure we'll find the bucket around here somewhere if we keep looking. We just have to believe in ourselves. You know, we could even just take some of these boxes. I'm not going to build one on my own. I'll just take one that they already built for me. I'm also going to take the table for displaying our firearms. A box of nails is always a welcomed find. Honestly, I'm surprised that this place isn't populated with like 10,000 zombified construction workers. I mean, there's got to be like one zombie in here somewhere, right? Just to freak you out when you least expect it. I can hear one. There's a zombie. Just one? Okay, good. Oh, we found the sledgehammer. Yippee! I guess you can never have too many sledgehammers. Actually, twine is a good find. We can combine this with metal wire to make more fishing traps. There's a lot more to loot, but it's getting dark out fast. Alright, there was no bucket to be found. But I'm not too worried about the bucket situation. I'm sure we can find a bucket in the mall somewhere. There's a hardware store that has all kinds of great stuff. I begin reading Volume 3 of Mechanics, which was helpfully provided by the mall bookstore, free of charge. Man, oh man, we are sleeping late. It's already 9:30. I think we need to find the proper bed, because this couch only has an average bed quality of average, so we need to try and find a good bed. And now we're even in pain because we slept on the couch. Got some neck pain. Well, that's okay. I know exactly where we can find a bed. Goddamn, that is a beautiful store. I want to go shopping in there. This is perfect. Right, we're loading the bed into the back of the truck. Yeah, they don't like the fact that I brought a truck in here. Well, I guess I'm gonna place the bed in this side room, because it just seems kind of weird to have it in the main area. Like, I'm not gonna have guests over or anything, but, you know, it just still would seem odd having a big-ass bed right here. Now I think I will enjoy a potato and spend the rest of the day reading books. I've been out here reading all day, and now I can hear a zombie rubbing up against a window. I sure hope it's not my window. Okay, it looks good. Looks clear. They must be downstairs making all that racket. I have a good feeling about today. Today we will find a bucket. But maybe we'll also do some metalworking practicing. Let's just grab our propane tank here and our equipment. That's a crowd of zombies. This hardware store has been pretty good to me. It's where I found this current machete that I'm using. Oh, look at that. There's plaster powder right back here. There was no need to go to those construction sites. Well, I did not find a bucket. I guess we'll have to look upstairs. There's a farming shop we can check out. But before we do that, I'm going to drop off... Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of zombies right there. We're going to drop off our propane tank and torch. We'll come back here to practice our metalworking later. But But yes, we can disassemble all of these chairs for metalworking EXP. Hey, we found it! An empty bucket! Perfect. Well, that is a relief. And now we are going to practice metalworking until we run out of propane or we make it to level 2. And that gives us metalworking level 2. We'll need to read the next skill book before we do some more grinding, though. Because we want that sweet, sweet EXP bonus. And we got some metal bars out of the deal, too. Alright, let's see about making some plaster powder. Before us, we have our plaster powder and a full bucket of water. Let us combine the two. Right-click, make bucket of plaster. Here we go. Nothing could stop us now. Now all we need to do is apply it to our bare walls. Perfect. Completely seamless. Well, close enough for me anyway. Well then, I think we need to add some more windows. Help spruce up the place a bit. And there we go. I've added some real fake windows, and the place looks much better now. Of course, I didn't have a window to put in here, so I just put in some metal bars. But that's good enough for me. Now we can enjoy the nice view of a storage room, or the nice view of a hallway from our kitchen, or the nice view of some lavatories. In fact, there is a mirror in there, so I might be able to trick myself into thinking I have a neighbor out there. Though I'm not a huge fan of the color of the curtains. We need something that stands out, maybe. Something to break up the monotony of these walls, which is the whole reason why I did this in the first place. But yeah, those curtains are not helping at all. But that's okay. That's a problem for another time. I then relax with a VHS tape about fishing, and I learn all about bait and the intricacies of bait. Hey guys, I just had a great idea. What if we took this large plant and placed it right here, outside the window? Check it out. It's like there's a tree out there. It's like this is a real house in a real neighborhood. I believe it's about time we head back to the bridge base and check up on our potatoes and cabbages and see how things are doing. While I do that, why don't you subscribe to the channel and check out some more Project Zomboid videos? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time for more zombie adventures.